Alright, and we're checking. Okay. Um, and we're finally back. I decided to go ahead and go back to one of my other saves that maybe more of you are more familiar with. Since we got that big update and everything. And obviously, we have other Let's Plays that we want to get back to. Nope, not giving it up. Let's remember it hasn't happened yet. Let's just chill out a little. Anyways, we're getting ready to go to the funeral. So, yeah. And obviously, we're having the funeral for someone who was outside the house. It's been a while, so what happened was we had that glitch, which I haven't had it in a long time, but down in the laundry room, Peg went to go dry the laundry and she caught on fire. So several of them went in, they got the fire out, everything was fine and dandy. The fire restarted on a sim that never went into the room, and he died. Like, gone, whatever. And I did not save him because I know it's a glitch fire and that may cause some issues later in game. And he was Skip. He was taking care of the imaginary friend that we wanted to be with Malachi, but they kept fighting with each other, so she had to be rehomed. Like, he always won the fight, and it seemed a little bit much. So they were over for McKenna's birthday party, and well, here we go. So let's get to it then. But I figured I'd catch you up because I don't think I was recording that. I had popped in and I was telling you what happened. But yeah. I also am double recording right now because I want to have a little short up. But that's neither here nor there. You're here for the video. Or the short, I don't care. I'm just glad people keep coming back because, I have an awful lot of nonsense. And if you happen to be watching and you're waiting for Tomb Raider and Batman, they're coming back. Okay, just give me a minute. I said wear black. Why are they in wedding gown? Did I, you know, whatever. Whatever, just let it load. I can't with these people. Or maybe I meant to say hit black and I didn't actually pick it. It wouldn't be the first time I messed it up. Okay, give me a second. This this is how you show up to a funeral. Okay. Well, we'll just leave them to that then. So we're going to go ahead and assign the picture for Skip, our dearly departed. And let's just have everyone come here. Right. I forgot. Call over the guests. I haven't had a funeral in a while. Let's have a moment of silence because Skip hasn't always had moments of silence. I mean, technically in The Sims 2 he did, but I mean, you start up Sims 2 and Skip's already dead. So, like, whatever, he's gone. Good heavens. Come in. And you! Grim's not even supposed to be here. Alright, I've had enough of this family already. It's okay. It's alright. We're here and we're good. Everyone get used to it, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why it's... Yep, that went out for the homie. Don't mind the bugs because this is before the big bug fixes, so it probably still has some other issues to work out, but it's fine. that's kind of how it goes. Even if you do experience the good side of the fixes, once you go back to the older saves, anything could happen. But it's cool. It's fine. Let's eulogize mournfully while we're here. Goodness me. You know, this is what they were supposed to be getting married in, actually. You know what? Now that I think about it, it might not be glitched. I might have said wear formal, but I didn't actually tell them to wear black. Uh, yeah, I know. We have all that. It was just a pop-up tooltip. Uh, maybe we'll put him here. Cause like one of us, okay, we have his grave. I knew I'd put it in someone's inventory, but I have noticed that um, it will spawn a headstone. And when it did that, I'm not sure if it's supposed to. I mean, it's helpful, but I had a sim die, and we had the headstone ready for the funeral and everything. But then when we went back home, the actual gravestones that, just fall anywhere were still there. But I mean, we just got rid of the headstone that was spawned in and we put those back. Is this where we want to put him? Maybe here. It's a good thing we're allowed to edit these while we're here. Mm. And who had it? Alina. Let's see. Where's that option? Well, whatever. Uh, let's call over the guests. It's supposed to be. Oh, there it is. I'm just not paying attention. Gravestone. I really like all these gravestones. You can pick anyone that you like. It doesn't matter. Just, And I think you can use these too for the funeral. I don't know. Or, maybe you don't want to place a headstone at all. And then you can just engrave one of those. So, we already poured one out. Let's light the candles. Good heavens. It's actually kind of fitting that they're ridiculous. Because that is. You cannot run from death, okay? No, that's not glitched. They will go back in to have the activities at the podium. So it's fine. We're all doing just fine, but I need them to mourn out here. Or at least I want them to. There we go. Look at my pimp in purple. Yeah, I think the funerals are a little better than how they used to be. I mean, you can still have your silly nonsense. But, I think that's part of the charm, though. Even if everyone posted up ready for their wedding, which we haven't planned yet because Skip died out of nowhere, but he had to go because he was glitched. It's very unfortunate when that bug happens because it's like I mean, I don't know coding. I've looked at coding before. It is beyond the airhead's brain cavity, but it's odd for me to think, let me pinpoint that exact moment in code that would happen. That just seems so hard to reach. And that's only the second time I've ever had it happen. But yeah. What are you doing anyways? Oh, you decided to redo it. Maybe you could just leave them and let them do the funeral themselves. I don't know. But I guess it just depends on what you want to have going for your day or whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that we got funerals and stuff later in game because, this came out and, they had more money and they could put more effort into these things. But it does make me think of a lot of Sims that died that I would have liked a funeral for. Ugh, her. She's the imaginary friend. Kara, she was crafty kid. And she was gonna marry Skip, so I guess she's a single parent now. Agora. But yeah, a toast to Skip. You're a good boy, Malachi. You have to be more trustworthy with Kara. But we'll probably just pair him up with someone else. I'm not exactly sure why that happened. I can't decide if it was a glitch or if it was their emotions need to be tuned because they got really extreme emotions around their crush, which was when the issue started. So, yeah. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and end it. And, there we go. We have our thing. I guess we'll see if his headstone is back at the house or not. Let's go ahead and head home. We're going to have to change her formal wear. I don't want you wearing a wedding dress to the wedding. Is it in bad taste to have a wedding right after a funeral? I don't know. Wait, did I say have a wedding right after the wedding? I repeat, it's hard to be near it. Are we just taking the long way home? Right, that go to the edge of the lot thing and disappear. I guess it's okay. I guess if they can't complete, at least you know when they're having issues. So far, I have not had any major issues relating to them leaving, but you never know with The Sims. But we're here for it. I've been playing The Sims, I think we're at off and on like 22 years because I was 11 when I first got a Sims game. So, obviously, I'm not letting go just because. Now, I mean, if I actually saw them doing something I don't agree with, maybe I've let games go before. I don't know why that loading thing's taking so long. But for now, I haven't really seen anything that I need to be concerned about, and that's how we're going to sim. Um, that aside, I don't see an urn anywhere. Let me go ahead and plan their way. They're gonna still getting married in those outfits, okay? I was picking and agonizing over their outfits. That's fine. They can get married tomorrow. Yeah, I do like all of the events for the wedding. You can really set it up, but it really just depends on what mood I'm in. If I want to have all of those. And I keep forgetting to ask people to do this. I wish you could just pick people that you knew for those and you did not have to ask them beforehand. But, if you want to role play all of that, go ahead. I mean, we've known Dougie a while, but if we invite Dougie, we have to invite his grandma. Someone's got to watch the children. Uh, and we only know the Adams because they know Agora. But, no. So, we'll cut cake, exchange vows. Are we gonna have a double event? I don't know because it's 4:40. But if we don't have it in this episode, then it'll come back. But it's coming. Celebration feast. Um, First dance, walk down the aisle. Oh, you're still getting married in that outfit. I think I put a computer down so they can just order a fresh cake. Because sometimes, it's not even bugged. If they have access to the cake, they get hungry, they are going to eat it. Let's see. What happened to my wedding venue? Do I have to say bar? Because I'm pretty sure I put it down. Huh. Alright, let me look at all. Oh, it's not down. Alright, well. We'll just pick whatever. But I know where I want to get married. I hate that it does that. Something about the wedding venue, venue, that always gets glitched. And sometimes when you put the lot down that you want to use, you need to change it to a bar and then change it back for it to be a wedding venue or just leave it as a bar. And I guess Pass Red did not do that. So we're just going to have to go with this. 7 a.m., we'll get it over with. Fine. Wedding tomorrow. Tisk tisk. Alright, we're gonna go over to Agora and Kara's house and see if it respawned earned for them. I need to change the name of their house. They're not a commune. I don't know. East Parkway. Something. Okay. I don't know which house is theirs. Oh, one of those might still be the funeral house. Maybe one day Agora will get married and a different outfit to somebody else. Ah, The Sims. We love how it messes with us. I think that might be the unedited version. I don't think I put down my touch up for that venue, which means I need to go over there and add a computer. Well, she's still there. Well, you can come and we need to change their formal wear. Or maybe Kara's is okay. I don't know why my brain forgot where the bathroom was. I guess I haven't been in this house in a while. And obviously, the other house is my main family. I know someone who's not paying attention. If your answer is me, you're incorrect. I'm an airhead. We don't pay attention. Too expensive. See, I'm thrifty. And also feeling stupid today. Hmm. I thought she was glitched. Guess we're good to go. Speaking of, I should have had coffee first before I did this. My girl. This is just because of how she's made. I feel like teens look different. I don't know. Something about her feels different. I feel like I just threw that on her, didn't even care. What are you doing, Pass Red? I don't even like that dress. Usually I use it for the older Sims. What does it look like all white? Oh, you can still see the trim. Yeah, I never understood why they said you shouldn't wear white to a wedding. Because people who agreed to be there, especially if you're from a place where you pay the bride and groom, you're definitely looking at the bride, not the guest desperate for attention. She does wear a lot of blue. Is that too much for a teenager? I mean, she's not human. Or maybe she should wear something like that. Even though that looks more peg style. I don't care what you say, we're going with it. But I do need a nice blue shoe. Actually, that does fit. It fits too well. And it's such an old shoe, too. You ever just stop and think about how long you've been playing this particular iteration of The Sims? It sticks with you whether you want to or not. We're going all out. It would be too much, I think, to give her the blue lipstick. Not many of my Sims get the blue lipstick. Do you have more than one? No. I imagine she'd want to save that for later. Oh, I meant don't delete the first one. Just leave that in the back. Well, you would have made a lovely bride. Now you're just going to be a single mom. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I do have extra Sims, I think. I'm sure one of them would make her a fine husband. Maybe she'd wear leggings with that one. Or stockings, whatever. And an updo. There, see, we don't have to say and create a sim a long time. Red just gets distracted. Speaking of distracted, I don't know how long I've been playing. I mean, we didn't have the funeral that long. Goodness me. Put your clothes on. Yeah, I was rewatching Turning Red. I think it's funny that she yells at everybody wearing those oversized pants and t-shirts. Put some clothes on. That's like you're really showing your age there. Gosh, you've collected a lot of laundry. You know what? No, I reject it. I don't want them to get the glitch thing. I mean, usually if you see that glitch, it's gonna stay in one house, but I think this save file should just take a break. We don't need laundry. This was Skip's area, and that's offensive. It's all offensive. I never know exactly what to do with people once I start well, once they have their funeral. The family actually that had that funeral was the Specters. Uh, they married in with Nervous. They married my main family. And I had it on short, I think it was, so they bit the dust. That save file had a lot of death. The whole point was having a legacy so that I would keep having the funerals. Past Red was bored and excited. Now I'm kind of just rambling. But isn't that how it goes? Like, gosh, we just put so and so in the ground. Now it's like when you watch your favorite TV show and it's a slice of life, and you know maybe they went on and had something, but that's not true. But you're going to tell yourself that anyways to feel better. And everything else feels like the dream. Yeah, they used to fight a little bit. Not fist fights, but usually one of them would be more negative. I guess they have to accept they mostly have each other now. Ooh, did we get family photos? That would be devastating. Oh, yeah, we got one. Just one, but it's ours. This is locked, right? Yeah. Yeah, if you use this, always make sure to lock them. And you can take it and shrink it down. It works pretty well. But just don't forget, cuz you'll lose it if it's unlocked and then something changes in your house. The Glow and Flow Festival. Now I know where that is. Why don't we go there? A skip would have taken you. What? Someone just posted a gif and I feel out of it because I don't know what meme it's referencing. The power of the Schwartz? People don't usually comment, but if you felt like commenting, you could explain it to me. hmm. I actually really liked this festival, but the last time I was there, my game crashed. But it crashed because I was opening and closing my game to make sure I was recording, and then, well, obviously that was lost. Hmm. Does it happen there? I don't see anything loaded up there because, like, I saw um where the main glowing is, but I never looked to see if they had anything over there. Maybe. Am I on the right piece of the map for what I'm thinking of? Possibly. It's hard to say. Um, or maybe there's more than one festival for it. Uh, I am on the wrong part of the world, I think. I have it on pause so we could see, but oh, there it is. No, that is still different. Aura swim? Yeah, let's do that. Maybe that was something different what I saw. Um, I believe it's in that area where the actual commune house is. Or something, I don't know. But if you push off to the side a little bit, there's like a little hidey hole. And it looks like a grotto. And you'll see a whole bunch of jellyfish in there too. So I've never been to this one. I didn't know you could swim in it. That's pretty. Huh. It's actually super pretty. Oh, I do love the little things. What's it say? Life is bright. From being around bioluminescence, Kara is overwhelmed with emotions while viewing the bay's beautiful glow. Life is amazing. It must be especially amazing for you since you were a doll. You know, I still haven't had my sim get out on a kayak. I should. You know, I don't know how long I've been recording, but it seems like a good time to be ending things. You know, before I ramble some more. Hmm. Loving glows from being around bioluminescence. Agora feels a rush of emotions while basking in the luminous glow. Perhaps love and romance could use some deeper attention. Could it be time to take those steps? With who? I said Agora. Yeah, he's married. Is his wife here? You want to be a side piece, Agora? This is losing your first love that you weren't even technically committed to, broken your sense of everything. Instant attraction. I mean, okay. Well, I guess Victor's down for that. That's a threesome no one wants to be a part of. PG-13. Anyways, we're going to cut it here because I have no idea how long I've been recording. And we don't want it to be too long because I've got other things to do. Will I be recording more? I have no idea. But like and subscribe if you feel so moved, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.